Hello everyone, and welcome to my Claire Candy Hough YouTube channel. Firstly, Happy New Year to everyone, as it's January 1st today, 2024, and my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, and I wish you a wonderful and absolute, miraculous, amazing journey into this new era of light here on planet Earth. Now, to ring in the new year, I've decided to add to my Saturday walk-in Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom videos and present some videos during the week. And these will provide additional inspiration, motivation, and clarity as to how to navigate our lives in 2024. Please do remember that these are general readings. They can't possibly resonate with everyone, but there may be some messages that apply to your journey and can help you along the way. And I'd love for you to comment. I'd love for you to share if and how the message resonates with your journey. But if you would like a more personalized, individualized reading, please, you can always phone me at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time to schedule and book a reading. Oh yes, and I would love if you would like, share, and subscribe so you'll always know when I will post a new video. And I've left all of my information in the description box down below, how you can book and schedule an individualized reading. Now, I'm going to draw a 5-card spread for this week, and the first card that's going to come out for us is the card of our general situation. And I've pre-shuffled those cards, and the first tarot card that's coming out for us, let me see how I'm going to hold this. The first card that's coming out for us is the Temperance card. Beautiful way to start this new year of 2024. Now, the Temperance card in this position shows us that we're now entering a new year just by the changing of the numerology as we go from 2023, which is a 7-year, to a 2024, which is a number 8. Number 8s are about wealth and prosperity and abundance. And if you put it on the side, it's an infinity symbol that what goes around comes around, but that there is a feeling in the collective of being uplifted. And I don't think that it has to do with all those champagne bubbles that were taken in last night. This energy has to do with writing on a clean slate, learning from the past, and being able to take that wisdom and apply it to our new year. Now, the rainbow in tarot, in my card here, is an indication of our wishes becoming a reality. As we see the waterfall that will be bringing in an overflowing of the fulfillment of wishes. But just like the angel in this card, we are alchemically mixing the lessons from all of our previous experiences, and now we're wisely and consciously creating a reality of higher dimensional frequencies of love, co-creation with spirit, and our soon-to-be presented soul tribes that are like us most in energetic signature to come in and support and help us in our endeavors and our projects. And they will bring us, and all of these things will bring us great joy and a beautiful way to serve in this very brand new year of 2024. Now, the clarifier for this card of Temperance is this card. It's a number 33, which is another master number, but this one is Peaks of Joy. And it's bringing us, just like this girl in this card, she looks like she's being uplifted by a boost of energy. It's like pushing her upwards. And my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, is saying that many are feeling bliss this first day of January 1st, as the energies, they feel somehow distinctly different. Now, whether this is because people feel like they're leaving their past challenges behind, which is leading them to be more hopeful, but it is a very tangible energy that is in the air now. It is important to remember that today, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going direct after being 3 weeks in retrograde. And that planet of communication often halts our projects. It stops the flow and the free flow of communication of all types. So maybe that's what we're feeling. Maybe that's what we're feeling, this energetic flow once more. In addition, yesterday we had the planet Jupiter, which has been retrograde for 3 months, the planet of expansion, good luck and good fortune. And that started to go direct. Jupiter started to go direct yesterday and started to move forward. Now, these two energies, on some level, are giving us an added jolt of optimism, an upliftment to see things moving again after what could have felt as a time of stagnancy. And it was really, truly a time of standstill for many in our lives, as more positive energy is now available for us to work with. So I love that these two cards came out together, the Temperance and the Peaks of Joy in our general situation. Very uplifting cards. The next position is what Spirit wants us to focus on. And the Four of Swords has come out. And as you can see in this card, this lass there is just reclining. She has a garden behind her and the white peacocks, and she is in a very contemplative, perhaps she's sleeping, but state of relaxation. Now, the Four of Swords is usually a card of rest and recharging, but my angelic family, the posse of angels, is saying that in this case, it's all about taking time to contemplate, visualize, and imagine our new lives, how we want them to unfold and manifest in 2024. Because we now have the power to reimagine and recreate our lives, the posse of angels is sharing that we should be busy designing and celebrating, because we know that what we desire is already ours. Trust what you believe, not what you see, because your faith is stronger than what you see. By living in a space of our blessings and what we visualize for our realities, we remain open to what can manifest for us. And the posse of angels is sharing that we are approaching Aquarius season soon, which is all about invention, ideas, and innovations that once were mere ideas, just the energy of an idea, but they're blossoming into wonderful creations. So do take the time to visualize the reality that you wish to create in this new year. And the clarifier for this card of what we need to focus on is the magic stream. It's number 18 card. I like that 18 in the Hebrew is Chai, which is life. And this is our life force energy, which is the magic stream. By allowing ourselves the time to imagine our lives in this Four of Swords, contemplative energy, what we do is we allow ourselves to enter into this wonderful, magical stream of consciousness, and we actually become the channel for great inspiration when we allow this to happen. We demonstrate to the universe that we are making our chosen focus a priority, and then we allow the whole of creation to flow through us and then carry our dreams into physical reality. I love that in this card there is the beautiful white egret, and the egret is a sign of not pushing the universe. It's the sign of grace and ease, knowing that the universe has your back, and all we need to do is to use our focus and this powerful energy within us to show what we would like the priority to be, and then we allow the whole of creation to flow through us. That's what we should focus on. The next card in our 5-card spread is the card of what we don't expect. Now, out of those contemplative times of visualizing our lives, and those ideas could be the energy we put into an invention, an innovation, or something that comes to us when we've taken the time to be contemplative and to allow the whole of the universe to channel through us, is this fiery, determined, action-oriented Queen of Wands. She's a passionate entrepreneur of the deck, and it is her ideas and her innovation that gets her seen. It gets her noticed, applauded, and rewarded. So, at this time, use the planetary forward-moving energies of Mercury going forward, Jupiter going forward. Use them and the fire of the Queen of Wands to fire up your imagination as to what you wish to create. And then start to write down goals. Start to write down maybe bullet points of actions as to how you wish to bring them into manifestation. And above all, drop all expectation and attachment, and do allow the universe to bring you exactly what is for your highest good to serve, and what is for the greatest good of you to serve as well. Now, the clarifier for the Queen of Wands, I love this one that comes out with the Queen of Wands, and this one is what you don't expect is coming to life, and it's number 11. It's the card of, it's a master number, master 11. Now, this one is, hold on. Sorry, I lost my place. So this is the clarifier for the Queen of Wands, and it's a coming to life card. Now, the coming to life card is just what it says. It feels like we have been in a bit of a sleep. Certainly, it was a rocky road to get out of 2003. Many created an exit plan that was very intense. To exit that year of 2023. So many now feel like their life force energy has been relit inside as we go into this new year, as we're coming back to life. And all we really need is to let go, of the steering wheel of life so that God and the angels can drive us around to all of those miracles. We allow the dream to become bigger and better than we could possibly ever imagine, because now is the time for reverence as we watch in awe, as no less than the hand of God is there to carve out our best lives and the best path for our journey, and all we need to do is to show up now. So that's really important. Feel yourself coming back to life. Don't let anything that has happened before determine what you can do, what you can be, and what you can have, because you're so powerful inside that when you retrain your focus and you let go of expectations and attachments, it's amazing as to what could come in to bringing many of us back to life. And there is a butterfly. There is a butterfly on this card as well. So the light is coming back on for many of us. We are going to feel enlivened again as we transform our lives in 2024. Next card, in the position of what the angels wish us to know, what Spirit wants to tell us, and this card comes out. This card is in this position, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. He's the most steadfast, committed, loyal knight of the deck. And certainly, when he shows up, it shows that many are no longer driven solely by their egos, giving their power away to anyone, keeping them on a very rocky foundation. We are now building very, very strong foundations for ourselves that will create long-term happiness, material success, and abundance in our lives. We are in it for the long haul, whereas many might have felt like they were constantly skating on thin ice in the past. Well, the Knight of Pentacles gives us assurance that if we are dedicated and if we are devoted to our path of service, and especially if we allow Spirit to co-create the how and then when of our lives working out for our highest good, then we will feel like we are in stable and secure grounds. And the foxes in the background are showing us that now we are clever. Now we are clever to not judge ourselves by what came before. Sure, we will learn those lessons and we will bless those lessons. We won't curse them. We won't try to forget them, but we will learn from them and to be able to utilize what we've learned along our now stable and secure path in 2024. And the clarifier for what Spirit wants to tell us is this one. And this is the Golden Palace. And it's a great confirmation about our very secure and stable material gains. It represents good fortune, ambitions being fulfilled, wealth, prosperity. It may indicate happiness that's been long overdue to us. And while this card indicates gaining material rewards, it is our true value within, and knowing that everything that is gifted to us is gifted to us by the hand of God. And that leads to greater riches. And also, the posse of angels is adding, do remember that when your wealth comes in, do remember to share it with others, because shared wealth grows exponentially. And in the area of our possible outcome for this January 1st's video, we now have this card, which is the Three of Wands. You can see that this beautiful lady standing on top of a hill with her very faithful, loyal dog is looking down as her ships are coming in. And those things that we have been working towards, that we have kept alive in our hearts, that we have visualized, that we have prayed for and worked towards are coming in. So, woot woot, yay, hooray. But the posse of angels wishes us to know that we're done with all the heavy lifting. The hard part was expunging and purging all of the programming and beliefs that we were not good enough, that we were not worthy enough to receive what was our due in our hearts and what is divinely meant for us. And the hard part was to get rid of those programmings of we were meant to suffer. Now that this has been completed by many in the collective, we can watch the majesty of God Source Creator's miracles unfold for us. And as it's mentioned above, all we need to do is to show up and take inspired action when it is presented to us. And the dog in this this card, I love that it's the number 3. It's the card of creation and miracles. But the dog in this card is a sign of being loyal and trustworthy to the vision that we hold for our lives, and to never waver from that, because what we believe is more powerful than what we see. And the last card for our possible outcome, the last card for the clarifier for the Three of Wands is the Bone Collector. And the Bone Collector always reminds me of a very learned medicine man, medicine woman, a shaman, a guru, a Reiki master, the spiritual teacher who has not only learned from a book, but they've been tested, they've been challenged over many years, and they've become wise as a result of those trials, not from reading it. They have garnered the wisdom from their experiences, and they truly know what it feels like to go through the fire, to endure it, and at the end of it, not to be resentful, not to be bitter, or not to be angry, but they turn knowledge into wisdom, and then they go on to share it with others. The bone collector is saying that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. And though it seems like it was a never-ending, arduous journey as you were going through it, Spirit always kept you safe, and always kept safe for you your authentic, truthful self, like it was hidden away, that if strong enough, you could bring it up again and show the world just how strong you are. And that day has come now for many in the collective in 2024. Act as if you have everything that you need to step onto your path. Act as if this has already happened for you, to be of best service in the highest order, and you will find then that magically and miraculously things will show up, and you will have everything you need, as anything is possible in these higher dimensional energies. Bow reverently to those wounds of the past. Again, the bone collector, that learned spiritual teacher, is not angry at the past. They bless what has gone before. So you bow reverently to those wounds that you've healed, because we've become who we are, not in spite of those wounds, but because of the experience of them. See yourself now as whole and complete, and then what happens is the universe will act accordingly to bring wholeness to your doorstep. And I love that on this January 1st, we end with a 1 card. And that 1 card is the first day of this new year. Let's finish off this video by going to the Oracle of Mystical Moments and choose one of these cards. I hope everyone's well. I hope they had a wonderful time bringing in the new year. If you're celebrating this as the new year, I know many faiths don't see this as the new year, but a lot of people worldwide celebrate it as the beginning of the new year. And many people are reflective this time of the year of the year that they had before. And maybe this card here is the, where's that little girl bouncing up in joy? There she is. You know, just feeling like the winds beneath her wings are lifting her up. You know, we have a clean slate to work on now and to write upon. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And if you should find yourself dipping down to being sad or triggered about what happened before in 2023, just take a few moments to know that your soul co-created this with God, Source Creator, and the angels for your soul's highest good, growth, and expansion. And that's what we're here for. Ultimately, we're not here for an easy ride. We are here for our soul's expansion, and that those things that we seem to think that are untoward and should never have happened to us, in many cases, are there to show us contrast. They come in hardship and adversity many times to really get our attention and to see whether we will be strong enough to weather those storms. So let's go to these cards and see what comes out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First card that's coming out for us is a number 2. Number 2s are about partnership, diplomacy, harmony. After the 1, after the 1 comes the 2. The 1 in the tarot is the hand of God offering us something, offering us our clean slate, offering us our ability to be contemplative and to allow spirit to work through us, to channel those ideas and innovations and inventions for this new year. But this card, oh, they're saying 2 is also the card of partnerships. You know, that's our new soul tribes coming in to collaborate with and connect and to co-create amazing, amazing things to bring to even more light to this new emerging planet of light in 2024. This is the card of liberty. It's the card of freedom. And maybe that's why many are feeling like they're uplifted today, like, oh, I made it through. I made it through 2023. It's like we have a new freedom, a new lease on life. But this card does show a woman standing in profile. A bird cage hangs from her hair, and she's about to release her little winged friend into the night. Now, the stars and the moon are guiding the little bird's way. We can see them there hanging off her hair. And she's hoping to help guide the bird by, she plucked a star. What's that star? There's a star in her hand, and she's showing it to the bird. This stands for the freedom that you now have to choose how you are going to create your life in 2024. Don't let others decide this for you. Now she's showing the star to the bird, but the bird has the ability, the independence now, with the cage door being open, to fly in the direction that he wishes to fly in, and to liberate himself from any external or internal cages. And sometimes our internal cages that of being not worthy or deserving or of value, to have what we so wish in our hearts is stronger than any external cages that we might have built for ourselves. Many of the obstacles we face are ones, again, that we create for ourselves. Once we've realized that we've created them, and believe me, we create and co-create everything for our highest good, then we have the power to release them and to create new things. So, and many feel like they're waking up from a sleep, of battling and being challenged by 2023. But that liberty is now the freedom that we feel as we're going into this new year. And then the card that came out with this, it's interesting because there are 52 cards in this deck. We start with almost the beginning card at 2, and we end with the last card in the deck. It's like bookends. This is 52. This is such a cute card. It's the Sea Witch. Look at this card. She's got a fish under her arm. She's got sort of jellyfish, looks like jellyfish hair, or jellyfish for her legs. But this is the card of innocence, a time of joy, of play, and a time of wonderment. Now, this small mermaid she's called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. Her hair sways behind her like flowing tentacles. She holds a windmill in her hand that propels her forward. You can see it turning there. She is young and she's wide-eyed, and she uses the magic of her childlike thinking not only to dance in the waves, marveling at the wonder of light and of life. Now, the posse of angels, my angelic family, is sharing that it's of most importance as we go into 2024 to allow ourselves to marvel at how Spirit will bring to us the fulfillment of our wishes. All the heavy lifting is done. The heavy part, as they are reiterating, was purging and clearing and cleansing and healing and getting rid of those programming and beliefs that we couldn't be our authentic selves and we couldn't have what we loved and wished for ourselves. That was the heavy part. But just like a child would be in the present moment, do what you love doing, and then when Spirit brings to you those connections, those people, follow your intuition. Then you will take inspired action and you will easily and gracefully just step into being of great service to the planet. Be sure to take that inner child with you and to see 2024 as a year of wonderment and enchantment for you to play in. I hope all that's been helpful for you. If you would like a personalized, more individualized reading, please do give me a call at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831-277-3716. You can also book distant healings with Reiki healings. There's past life clearings, ancestral healings, and there's wonderful channeled intuitive counseling, giving people direction, inspiration, and clarity on their lives and how they can navigate 2024. So go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Myself and the Posse of Angels are wishing you Happy New Year again. And we're wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.